I offer my humble pranam at the lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Welcome to video lecture on microcontroller and embedded system laboratory. In this lecture, I'm going to explain about this particular problem. Interface 8 LED and 8 push button switch with LPC2148 microcontroller and write a C program to control LED on or off using push button switch. This is the actual block diagram. We have 8 a push button switch and there'll be 8 LEDs, and this is your LPC2148 ARM7 microcontroller. The thing is, we have to get the data from the switch. Means suppose if you press any one of this particular switch, the corresponding LED must be on. Suppose if you press on switch 1, the LED number 1 must be on. Actually, here there will be 8 LEDs. Here 8 switches, 8 LEDs. We are connecting at P1.16 to P1.23. Here from P1.24 to P1.31. Now I'm going to explain the actual circuit diagram behind this. Just we can see that. Now here, this is our LPC21 microcontroller. We have discussed three important, I think, IO direction register. Then be IO set register, IO clear register. Okay, IO direction, IO set, IO clear, and then do one more register called IO pin. What is IO pin? It is another 32-bit register. Another 32-bit registers. Using this, we can able to get the data from outside. Okay, if you want to read something from input device, you have to go for IO pin. As well as we can write into this IO pin also. We can read something from IO pin as well as we have to write something into IO pin. So depending upon your requirement, you have to configure with the help of IO direction register. Okay. So what's the size of IO pin? IO pin is a 32-bit registers. We have two registers, IO pin 0 and IO pin 1. IO pin 0 for port 0 and IO pin 1 for port 1. In this case, here we are connecting, we are using port 1. I told you already, port 1 contains 32 lines. Out of 32 lines, out of 32 bit, we are using upper lines from 16 to 30. 16 to 31. The lower one is not used. Therefore, here we have, there will be 8 switches, S1 to S8. S1 to S8, we have 8 switches. In the same manner, there will be LED 1 till LED 8. Yes, I am making only two things, that is 2 LEDs and 2 switches, similar circuits for remaining things. Now, what is the logic behind this? Here, that is switch 1 is connected at P1.16, the switch 2 is connected at P1.17, like that. The switch 8, S8 is connected at P1.23. In the same way, that is LED 1 is connected at P1.24 and LED 8 is connected at P1.30. Therefore, this is an example for input device as switches, and LEDs are example for output device. Okay. Now, so just we can analyze the circuit. Okay, analyze the circuit. By default, because I'm talking about the push button switch, if you press, then there will be a contact. If you release, it opens. There's no contact. So by default, it is open. I'm talking about S1. By default, it is open. Then what is the potential at this point? Actually, in this case, we are using the pull-up register. Pull-up register. Therefore, this point is connected to plus VCC. You can say plus 5 volt through register. Okay. So, what is the potential at this point? We can say high 1. So, immediately, suppose if you configure IO pin as input, means this pin as input, because we have to configure P1.16 to P1.23 as input. and we have to configure P1.24 to P1.31 as output using IO direction register. Now what happened? By default is open. What is the potential here? High. Therefore, immediately this information comes to IO pin register. See here, this is your IO pin 1. This IO pin 1 register because I'm talking about port 1. Then, if it is open, the potential at this point is high. That comes here. This is high. Then, depending upon your requirement, through software you can manipulate. So that is the logic behind this. Okay, suppose if you close the switch, what happens? If you close the switch, so this is connected to ground. This connected to ground. What is the potential at this point? Low, means 0. That 0 comes here. Okay. What's your conclusion? If the switch is open, what's the value? Say 1. Okay, if it is closed, what's the value? 0. So this is very important. By default, what is the status of the switch? Open. So what is the potential? What is the data available at that particular pin? High. Okay, if it is open, here we'll get 1. If it is closed, if you press the switch, we'll get 0. Then you have to write appropriate program to do this. Okay. Then here, suppose if you assume S1 is open, LED 1 must be off. If S8 is open, LED 8 must be off. If you press switch 1, then LED 1 must be on. Like that, you have to write a program. Okay. So here you have to check this particular bit. If it is 1, what it means? It is open. If it is 0, what it means? It is closed. Then if it is low, then we have to make this pin P1.24 must be high if it is closed. Means have to make it on. If it is open, we have to make it low by using IO clear register. How to make it high? By using IO set. How to make it low? By using IO clear register. Okay. Then how to get the data from this input device? By using IO pin register. So this is the logic behind this. Okay, if you close switch 1 what happen? LED 1 must be on. If you close S2, LED 2 must be on. Okay, it's something. You have to switch on only one LED at a time. You have to select only one LED at a time. So this is an example for input device. It's an example for output device. You have to configure P1.16 to P1.23 as input, and you have to configure P1.24 to P1.31 as output. Okay, then if you want to make it high, you have to use IO set register. If you want to make it low, you have to go for IO clear register. If you want to get the data from this switches, you have to go for IO pin register. So this logic behind this. Okay, this I'm going to explain the remaining things. Now we know that is here we have to configure the input device and output device. So it means you have to configure from P1.16 to P1.23 as input. That's why here bit number 0 to bit number 23 make it low. Low means 0 means input, and from bit number 24 to bit number 31 as 1 for output. This is output. So from here to here, output. So this is output. Okay, and from here to here, this is input. So convert that into Excel. That is F 1 2 3 4. Make a group of 4 bit F. Therefore FF 0 0. Then 16 bit. So this is unused, but we know that IO direction register is a 32-bit register. Okay, therefore 0x stands for hexadecimal, FF for 8 LEDs, 00 for 8 switches. So this is either it may be FF or 00, doesn't matter because we are not using these bits. No problem. This higher order 16 bit is very important. This is for input 8 LEDs, 8 switches. This is for output 8 LEDs. Therefore, we have to write this information to IO direction 1 register. Once if you execute this particular statement, then we're going to configure that is P1.16 to P1.23 as input and P1.24 to P1.31 as output. Clear? Then here I'm going to explain the code how to get the data from the input device and how to send it to the output device. Just I'm going to explain for one particular thing, S1 and LED. If you close the switch S1, LED 1 must be on. If you release, LED 1 must be off. Like that, you have to write the code. Now here, because we know that S1 uses 16 pin and S8 uses 23. Now, just listen. As defined S1, 1 shifting towards left 16 times. Okay, because I'm using P1.16, therefore I have to write this. Okay, I have to write this particular thing. That is bit number 16 is 1. That's the meaning of this. Then in main if, so first analyze this. IO pin 1. IO pin 1. IO pin 1, just I'm going to concentrate on this particular pin. Suppose assume it is open. By default it is open. What is the potential? See here high, na? The same high comes here. If it is high here, because open here this connected to plus 5 volt, it is 1. That 1 comes to IO pin register. Therefore, we can replace this by what? 1. Now, what is the value of S1? What's the value of S1? That is also 1. Okay, that's bit number. That is which bit? Here P1.16 equal to 1. That's the meaning of this. S1 P1.16 equal to 1. Okay, now here that is actually this is P1.16. This is P1.16. What is the states of P1.16? 1. Then what is the value of S1? 1. 1 and 1. 1 and 1, that becomes 1. Logical multiplication. 1. Then not 1. Not 1 means what? Okay, if it is both are 1, that is not, what do you call? Not closed. It is open. That is 1. Not 1 becomes 0. Then if 0, if within the bracket 0, the condition is false, it comes here. Sorry, if condition is false, it goes to else part. In else, I am writing this code. In the else part, I am writing clear. I am writing this thing. That is here else. In else, I am writing IO clear 1 equal to 124 centimeter. Okay, that is here. I am writing that. You are not able to see here. Just write this. That is IO clear 1 equal to 1. 24. 24. This actually say 24. Say 24. Means if the condition is true, if this condition is true, then execute this. Means make LED on. If your condition is false, then make LED equal to off. Okay. That is, if switch is open, what's the value here? 1. 1 into 1, because we are making it 1 here. 1 into 1, 1. Not 1, not. It's an inverter operator, not 1. Because not 1 becomes 0. 0 means false. It goes to IO clear, it's going to execute this statement by the time LED 1 is off. Suppose if you press switch 1, what happens? If you press switch 1, this potential becomes low. Here also low, low, here low. IO pin is low, low, low into high. Whole thing is low. Therefore, not low, high, not low, high, not low, high. Becomes what happened? That is true. Then it's going to what? It makes LED 1 on. Therefore, if it press, LED must be on. If we release, LED must be off. So this is, we have to use same code for all 8 switches and 8 LEDs. But have to write a code in such a way that we have to select only one LED. If you press switch number 8, the LED number 8 must be on. If you press switch number 1, LED 1 must be on. That's the logic behind this. And just I'm going to explain the complete code. Any doubts here? This is what IO direction. IO direction equal to 0xFF00. Okay, we have to configure this as input, this as output. Okay, we are using pin port 1. From port 1, we are using P1.16 to P1.23 for switches. That is input. P1.24 to P1.31 for output. Just I'm going to explain the complete code. Complete code. just here I will go for some other things. Okay, now I'll just consider that particular thing. That's actually what happened. Okay, we'll got to. I'm going to use software that is actually Keel Microvision software. New share. There I'm going to use something called screen share. Screen share. Which one I have to use now? Okay. So thanks for watching this video. Okay, now I'm going to use the software called Keel Microvision. Okay, I'm going to explain the complete code. Here I'm going to use Keel Microvision software. Keel Microvision software. So this is the program for that. This is the program for that. Okay, in this case, I'm writing the code to control all LEDs. Now just listen here. Here as define S1. Okay, I'm going to use P1.16 for S1 switch 1 and P1.23 is used for SI. I have to write like this. If you execute this statement, then S1 becomes, that's a P1.16 becomes high. That is 16 bit is one high, yes, 17 bit is high, something like this. Now here, actually we are going to connect P1.24 to LED1 and P1.31 to LED8. I just already explained about this. This is the statement to configure P1.16 to P1.23 as input and P1.24 to P1.31 as output. So I just already explained that code. It's in infinite loop. This is a complete code for this. Okay, just already explained this particular code. This is for what do you call switch 1 and LED1. Okay, if it is closed, then it make LED is on, LED1 is on. If it is released, LED1 is off. Okay, I was set for setting to make it on, I was clear for to make it off. Okay, I use same code, just copy and paste the same logic behind this. Now here we have to compile this. Just save this program, then okay, no problem. Now here zero errors, there's no problem at all. Now actually it's going to create exe file, means actually it will be require X file. Now this is your X file, it's created. Then we have to go for Flash Magic, that's another software. Okay, now we have to connect to our external board. Now what I'm doing is, just I will go to the software Flash Magic. This is a Flash Magic. Then here, okay, because we are using LPC2148, have to go here, select devices. Now we have to select LPC2148. So depending upon your USB port, I have to find out using the from the device manager. Then in this case, as per my hardware configuration, I'm using communication port 19. Then here we have to fix the baud rate 9600, it's a standard baud rate. Then oscillator is 12 megahertz. Then afterwards we have to go for browse. Then this is my file input output. Then open, that is okay. Then start. It is downloading, it is transferring this exe file to your LPC2148 board. So inside that there will be a program memory. It's going to load this exe file to that particular thing. Now here what happened, that is finished. That is the program is loaded into that memory. Then just we can see the output for that. Okay, now we can see that particular thing. I can show you that output in the actual hardware. So this is the hardware. I'm going to show the hardware. So this is the hardware. So this is your LPC2148. LPC2148. This is actually basically this is S1. This is switch 1. This is switch 1. This is here we can see here switch 1. This is LED 1. Sorry, here switch 1. This is LED 1. Okay. Therefore, if you press, LED is on. If you release, LED is off. Like that, S1. This is S2. This is S3, S4, S5, S6, S7, S8. S8 means if you press, what happen? LED must be on. If you release, LED must be off. Okay, like this. This is the actual way. Any doubts here? Okay. If you press, LED is on. If you release, off. Press on, release off. So this is 8 switches, S1 to S8. This is an example for input device. Here we have 8 LEDs. Okay. Here it uses, it goes to P1.23. This is P1.16, P1.23. Here P1.24. Here P1.31. So this is the way. Okay. So thanks for watching. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can put in a comment section if you have any doubts. Okay, thank you very much.